Hey, what's happening, guys? If you still haven't seen my review of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, go check it out. It's already there. I really enjoyed the film, but today, right now, I want to talk about some what the arc moments in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and there were some. Most of them have to do with the fact that there's no post-credit scene. Some scenes were cut from the trailers, some crucial scenes, and other stuff. And I have to warn you guys, this video does contain some spoilers. I mean, it's pretty much the whole spoiler right here, very huge spoilers, big spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, don't really watch it, alright? Of course, first of all, I'm really not really up to cursing in the videos, but where the fuck is Symbiote? I mean, I've been so excited about this once I've seen it in the behind-the-scenes feature, you know, the one that was released before it was actually revealed in one of the official TV spots. You know, we've seen it. There is a video where the symbiote chamber is located right next to the vulture's wings. In the film, yes, you see a man in the shadows walking past Doc Ock's arms. You see him walking past vulture's wings, and then you see a freaking Rhino's costume. I'm talking Rhino's costume. You don't see the chamber with Symbiote, which is actually the the next chamber. The chambers are replaced. It's freaking Rhino's costume. That's how the movie actually ends with. We'll talk about later on, but one thing that doesn't really make sense the most is the fact that even Mark Webb himself, he said that Rhino makes the costume himself, and we knew it. There are Russian stickers on the costume, right? Some Russian stickers, which indicates clearly that it's from USSR, from Russia. So why a Russian costume, which Rhino presumably makes himself, is now in a freaking chamber at Oscorp? Doesn't make any sense. Why this change? Why they made this change? I have no freaking idea. It's of course the post-credit scene itself. There is none post-credit scene itself. There is no post-credit scene itself. They teased. They sort of teased the Sinister Six. There is a very nice tease. The movie actually ends with Harry Osborn placed in Ravencroft prison. The serum. The spider's blood, which he uses, of course, in the film, and which transforms him into a mutate, into a goblin, has actually proved to be working, because Harry Osborn is back to human form. He is now sitting in the chamber in one of the Ravencroft prison cells, and he looks normal. His skin got back to normal. And then Mr. Fierce, of course, Man in the Shadows, of course, it's the Gentleman, also known as Gustav Fierce, and we speculate about it for quite a while, so we knew who the guy is. He walks inside the cell, and he and Harry discuss how exactly Harry wants the Sinister Six to be formed, how many members, who. And Harry responds that the first candidate is Alexei Sistevich, of course Rhino, and then we see Man in the Shadows walking past Rhino's costume in the chamber, and then Rhino robs a bank, or I don't know, something. The wall explodes and Rhino emerges in his full costume, and Spider-Kid comes there, and Spider-Man saves the day. And the final shot of the film is actually the manhole cover. Spider-Man throws it to the Rhino, and the movie ends. And then there is a credits roll, and you see Doc Ock's arms, sort of, there is this more teaser of what's to come, really. I think these were Doc Ock's arms, I'm not sure, so, why there's no freaking symbiote? I don't know. That's one of the few what the hell moments. Of course, another what the hell moment, in the trailer we've seen Harry showing Peter the surveillance cameras. We've been spying on you for your whole life, and Harry mentions that it seems that my father spent more time with you than with me. It's not in the freaking film. Why it's not in the film? I don't know. Why are they cutting this, such a crucial part? It does explain the whole reason why Harry, shows Harry being a little bit envious, jealous of the fact that his father spent more time with Peter than with himself. And in the scene with Norman Osborn in the actual film and Harry Osborn, you see that Norman treats Harry not so well. He doesn't really treat him well. Of course, it is mentioned that the disease which Norman has is a genetics disease. Every single Osborn has it, and Harry is about to have it. And, well, he does have it. He's actually dying. Norman says that it starts to show up. The consequences of the disease, they start showing up at Harry's age. So Norman treats him like shit. Really, he doesn't really treat him like son. That's what I get from this scene. And Norman is green and he dies in the film, but we don't know what really happened to him. Of course, he probably faked his death. So Harry should be kind of jealous that Norman spent more time with Peter than with him. He sent him abroad to study, and Harry. So they cut this part with Peter, surveillance cameras, and Harry Osborn. That's really what the fuck moment in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Of course, another what the fuck moment is we're getting back to the first what the moment, which is Harry Osborn in a prison cell. What? It is this certainly that Harry will most likely be a member of the Sinister Six. I mean, he's forming the team, he's back to normal human form, and he tells Man in the Shadows who he should take in the team. When Norman comes to the place, where is Norman? Norman died, he faked his death probably. There is no room for Norman. Really, unless, you know, from after the Amazing Spider-Man 2, you get a feeling that the Sinister Six film should come right after it. I mean, that's what we should realize. Maybe the Amazing Spider-Man 3 is actually Sinister Six, maybe there's no the Amazing Spider-Man 3, but it can't be a different story in the Amazing Spider-Man 3, it has to be related to Sinister Six, because the movie ends basically with the team being formed, so the next film should be the Sinister Six film. So what the hell, why is Harry forming the team? I thought Norman will get back from dead and he will form the team, you know, later on. Doesn't make sense, but then again, maybe Man in the Shadows, maybe it was actually his idea. We don't really know it, you know, we don't really know what's going on there. Man in the Shadows, the gentleman, but he still can be a mix of other characters, he still can be a chameleon, he still can, yeah, but I just said it. We're not sure if he's just the gentleman, you know. Maybe he's real Norman Osborn after all. It's very confusing right now. And so that's really three huge what the hell moments in the Amazing Spider-Man 3. First one is of course the freaking symbiote. There is no symbiote. It's replaced by Rhino's costume, which is from Oscorp, and it can't be from Oscorp because it doesn't make any sense. Another what the hell moment is the crucial scene with surveillance cameras and Peter Parker, and the third moment is how come Harry is forming the Sinister Six with the gentleman. It's supposed to be Norman Osborn. These are three things that really struck me in the theater. I was like, what? Why? You know, why? So tell me what you guys think. If you've seen the film, actually, are you okay with Symbiote being cut from the film, for example? Other what the hell moments in the film? Let me know in the comment section down below.